we also have another option available saying that, which is more important. Okay, I'll give a
Mm-hmm.
heads up. Salesforce is deciding to stop Apex triggers in the future
Okay.
releases. The alternatively, what they are thinking to flows. There is a concept called flows. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
flows is capable to do whatever Apex trigger is doing, but currently it's not fully complete functionality. But they are building more and more here. The time they starts, yes, we have all the functionality available in flow. New
Mm-hmm.
flow. Goodbye Cloud Flow Designer. Hello Flow Builder. Okay. Here, these are the elements. The elements in the sense flow are screens,
This
assignment,
is in
pages.
lightning.
This is a lightning feature
Mm-hmm.
because Salesforce is moving, right. Their options are building that level only, not at a classic. And before Visual Force pages, they had a flows only. Before, when Salesforce came, that time they don't have Visual Force pages. They have only
Mm-hmm.
flows. They need to design custom solutions using flows only. That is called Flow Designer. Now, let's say manager. Let's say I need some inputs. First, we need to know what are the inputs we needed. What are the inputs we needed? Let's say I'll say text variable. Variable means it's a value holder for a time being. Account ID input. I'm saying account ID input. This value will get from process builder to execute the flow for execute. I'm saying available for input. Data type is text. Allow multiple means collection. I mean, for the same variable, if I say allow multiple means it becomes list of string. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now in this case, I wanted to hold one account ID, right? In warehouse, how many accounts you can hold? Only one account, right? So this is not a collection. And then what we needed? We need contact email, contact phone, website, and warehouse name, right?
Yeah.
So let me create my resources, input resources. Variable, warehouse name underscore input. Input is just my classification so that I will not confuse later.
Mm-hmm.
Warehouse name. Select type is text type only and available for input. Okay. Next one we need email. Contact email underscore input. Available for input. This is also a text type. Done. And what you needed next? Phone number also. New variable phone underscore input. Available for input. Text type. Done. And then what we had? Website, right? And we had a
Mm-hmm.
website. Here we don't have a website in contact object, so I'm leaving that field because we do not have website field in contact. It is available only on account object.
Yeah.
Either we need to create website in flow because I'm not taking it now. So we had account ID, contact input, phone, and warehouse name elements. Now we need to start. First, we need to create a records, right?
Yeah.
Create a record. Create new contact. One record. How many records you want to create? One record. Variables. And which record type you need? Variable. Data type. This is record, right? New contact. Where? And which object? Contact, right? Done. So I'm creating a new contact and I'm assigning a variable called new contact where. Done. So I'll start the process. Here we have an assignment. Here we have a assignment is another screen. Assignments means value will be assigned.
Mm-hmm.
Mapping input with contact variable. What is the variable that we had? New contact where?
Yeah.
Here we have in contact object, I forgot, sorry, which field, first name or last name, something is mandatory here. Let's say last name is mandatory. Contact where dot last name.
Mm-hmm.
Last name equals, which value we need to check? Warehouse name. Warehouse name. Okay. Add another assignment. Contact where dot account ID is the field name. Account ID is the field name to relate a contact and account. Equals, here we have account ID input, right?
Yeah.
Add assignment, new contact where, and here we have phone. Phone equals, we have a phone field available. Phone input. And another one we had is email, right? New contact where dot email equals email. Contact email. Done. So I'm creating a first new contact, and then this is a blank memory. Contact equal to obj equal to new contact, and then obj dot first name equal to this value, and like that we'll go with, right? Same
Yeah.
concept is this. This is an object that we created, and then we are assigning a values, and then what we need to do? One minute. New contact where? Okay, sorry, I mistake. I need to create a new resource first. Variable, and I can say this is wrong. This is wrong. I did it wrong. Okay. Here we have new contact variable available already. New contact where?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we have a mapping available. First we need to create this one, and then we'll decide the creating. So first what we did, we created one variable. New contact where is a variable, okay? And then what
Okay.
we did, after assignment, we just creating a record, whatever the value they had provided. Okay? Simple process.
Mm-hmm.
Save. Create new contact. Auto launch flow. This is auto launch flow. Automatically it should launch. By default, it will not get active. You need to make it is active. You need to make it is active. Open the contact flow. Here we'll be having different versions. If I activate it, let's say if I open now, we have an option called debug. If I click debug, it will ask all the inputs, whatever it needed. It is asking input, right? First we are verifying whether this is working or not, okay? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
We are
Yeah.
verifying before to understand. In debug, I need to add my account ID. Contact email, I'll say lakshmideepak@gmail.com. Phone number is 9986973450. Warehouse input name is Lakshmi Deepak. Okay. If I click save, it need to create a record for me. The flow interview has published and one or more records already created when the next screen or to wait. Now if I go to the Upendra, if I refresh, I can see a new contact related to Upendra only. Contacts to Lakshmi Deepak, right?
Yeah.
So whatever the flow we created, it is working perfectly. Now to automate this process, we need to go to setup. Process builder only can have a ability to invoke flows now.
Okay.
Now process builder, I'll create a new flow on which object?
Warehouse account.
New warehouse only, right? A record changes, add new object, warehouse. Whenever record is created for the first time, it's not something I'm just making as a record created for a first time only whenever it is creating for a first time. And is new contact equal to true? We need to check a condition, new contact, create new contact, right? Create new contact. That time only I need to make this executable. Otherwise I should not. Add actions. Here we have an option called flow. Action type equal to flow. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Then we can set the action.
New contact inside action. So here we have create contact. Whenever you select, it will ask for an input variable, account ID, field reference. What is the field reference that I need to give? Warehouse field, comma, account name.
New.
Account name.
Yeah.
Account name will hold ID of an account. Okay. Contact email input, field reference, and then contact email. The same way we need phone, field reference, phone, and then name of a warehouse, right? Name, warehouse name. Okay. So now we created a workflow. We created a process builder and we map it to visual flow. The only problem here you can see there is a defect in this. Wantedly I did it, but identify what is the issue. Okay. Now I am creating a new flow, internal. Let's say Windows. Upendra only I select, and I am selecting new contact. Contact email is ild@ild.com. Phone number is 12345 12345678990. Okay. If I made as a checkbox save, what happened? It created a new contact, but it is not mapped to primary contact. You can see in Upendra there is a new contact created now,
Yeah.
but it is not mapped, right? That way there is a defect now. Now we need to map this flow, isn't it?
No.
We need to map this flow, right?
Yeah.
How to do this now?
We contact we can default assign to some contact,
Default?
assign to some contact, or check for the we can check if at that moment we are creating this assign to some contact, or
Exactly.
just make
That step we are missing here. In that flow, I'm going back again. We need to create a little updates that we need to do here. Okay. Open flow. I'm just opening a flow. I'm just open. Here I'll create another workflow, another resource saying the record ID. New resource, variable, resource, record ID, underscore input. Text available for input. Okay. Now I had a resource. Now because I had a resource, I can able to get the records.
Yeah.
Warehouse record. Here I can get which object? Warehouse. And I need to get only if the conditions are met. Conditions are met. ID equals warehouse record ID, right?
Yeah.
Only first record. Together records are available, and record variable I need to create. What is the record variable that I can create? Warehouse record where available, and data type is record here, and which object? Warehouse object. Warehouse where. Now which field I need? Primary contact also I need. Primary contact field. I need to retrieve this. That's what we need to do. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
done. Now after creating a new contact, we need to map down to warehouse contacts. But this is not a case. This is not a case. We need to contact, get records, and then what we need to do? Let's say flow, this one, this one. So what we are doing? We are starting process, mapping a values, and then we are creating a new contact, and then we are getting our warehouse record, and then we need to do a assignment. Assignment, map primary contact to warehouse, and then what is the variable here is new primary contact, new contact warehouse record where equal to primary contact. Where is primary? Primary contact equals newly created contact. Here you have a newly created contact and the ID of that contact, right? Contact ID. Assignment is done. Once assignment is done, what we need to do? We need to commit back to system, right?
Yeah.
Update records. Update of what? Update warehouse. Record variable, new contact or new. This one only we need to update, right? Done. Now what happened? See the flow. First what we are doing, we are starting flow, mapping contact, creating contact and getting warehouse record, mapping created contact ID to the warehouse ID, and then we are updating warehouse. This will save as a new version. This is version 2. You can't edit the existing visual flows directly.
Mm-hmm.
So now what I'll do, I'll make this as active. Version 2 is active. Now we need to pass input value saying that, let's say clone. We need to pass another input. What is the input? Other input? Warehouse ID.
Clone. Primary contact unit.
What happened? Warehouse name input. Okay, 1 minute. Here what happened? Open. Name. Warehouse input record ID is not input, available for input only. Then why it is not showing? Refresh. Create new contact. New contact. Achha, this is for a old one. Warehouse record ID input. You got it. Field reference.
Yeah.
ID. Record ID. Okay. We map it to record ID and then we are saved. Activate it. Activate new version. Now go to the warehouse. What I'll do? I'll create one more record saying that internal account name Android, okay, and say Pendra, contact email Android at phone.com, 1234567890, create new contact, and then I'm just saving it. Android. Link of this
Yeah.
came up, right? Even if I open this Android, this is should relate to the Upendra account only.
Mm-hmm.
Clear?
Yeah.
Any doubts on this?